This is a Permobil F3 power chair. This power chair is about 10 months old. It has 9 miles, so it's practically new. 9 miles. The color on it is black. So it's a Permobil F3, 9 miles, black. It has 3 functions: electric tilt, electric recline, and the electric legs. It does not have the seat lift, so it has 3 functions without the seat lift. All the functions can be worked through the joystick or through the switch box. I'm going to work all the functions through the switch box because it's much easier, much quicker for me. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the electric tilt, and this would be your electric tilt going back. As the tilt is going back, I'm just going to talk about the swing away joystick. You have a swing away joystick. It can be put on the right. We can transfer it to the left if you're left-handed. The arms also do flip out of the way, so if you needed to flip out of the way, you could take the arms out of the way. Let's talk about the bottom. This is a front wheel drive power chair. So these are 14-inch wheels, non-skid wheels with aluminum rims. These types of power chairs are great outside because all the weight of the user and all the weight of the chair is all transferred to these wheels here. So all your weight is going to be at the bottom right here. So when you're outside, you have really good traction. There's nothing holding those wheels. If you had another set of wheels like this in front, sometimes you have a little bit of issues. Front wheel drive. Here's your suspension. Permobil is the top of the line in power chairs. You can see the suspension in the front, the suspension in the back. You have 2 suspension here. You have 2 on each side. And this suspension can be adjusted by turning these cylinders here, these rings, make them tighter or looser. You've got a motor for each wheel, and you can see the handle for the motor. If you had to push this chair, you would turn the power off on the chair, like I'm doing, push the lever down, and now you're in neutral. You'd have to do both motors. Now you're back in gear, and now we've had the power back on. You've also got anchor points in the front. If you need to tie your chair to your lift, you can tie it here. And there's also one behind the fork here. You got to go behind. There's 2 on each side of the anchor points. So this is your full electric tilt right there. The next thing we're going to talk about is the electric recline and the electric legs. I'm going to do them together. You can do them separate, but I'm going to do them together for the save time. So this is the electric recline going back and the electric legs going up. And if you want to do them together without using 2 fingers, you can do it through the joystick right here with 1 button. So you don't have to use my 2 fingers like I'm doing. But the legs are going up. So we have the full recline. And these legs are adjustable. So if you needed longer legs or shorter legs, we can adjust those. As you can see, this is a full, flat recline. You can move the arm out of the way if you need to be transferred in with a Hoyer lift. That's that. Also with this chair, if you wanted your legs higher than your body, you could still use your tilt right here and tilt your legs, tilt your seat up, and now your legs would be higher than your body if you need that type of position. I can get these legs all the way up here if I want to. So that's the nice thing about this chair. It does have this capability while you're down to also, so I'm going to bring that back. I'm going to bring the legs and the back up. So that's your full recline and your electric legs going back down. Your back going back up actually also. As I said, this chair has 9 miles on it, so it's practically new. Considering I've seen some of these chairs with 3,000–4,000 miles on them. So now we've got that. Next thing we're going to talk about is the seat. The seat on this chair is 18 by 20 deep. 18, but now these seats are adjustable, so if we needed to go 18, 18 or 20, 20, whatever, we can adjust those. The arms flip up. You have a safety belt. The safety belt does have a little bit of wear and tear. It probably dragged on the ground for a while. In transportation, it's nothing from usage, it's just from shipping. Nice leather back, adjustable headrest. The foot plate, if you're in the house and you can bring them all the way under the chair, like I'm doing now. And then you can flip your foot plates up, so when you get out, there's not a whole lot in your way. Let me see if we can go in some more. So we can go in a little bit more. So that's your foot plate. If you're driving the chair outside, you want your legs out at least 20–30%. So if you're going to be outside, You want them out at least this far out. If not, you're not going to get full speed. And this way here, it gives you more clearance under the legs. This is your turning radius on this chair. You can see how well it turns. Now it's a front wheel drive, so it turns around the front, so it takes a little bit bigger of a turn than a mid-wheel drive, but it depends where you're going to use it. These chairs are great outside and they're great inside. So this is your turning radius. You can see the back of the chair. You've got your tool right here, right in there. You can pull it right out, and you can adjust all your Allen screws. You got the tool right here for it. There's a power button right here. Usually when we ship these chairs, we turn the power off. The power button is in here, but it's on top, so you have to figure it right there. Oh, I just turned it off. And that's power back on. So when we ship these chairs, this is where you need to go first to turn the power back on. Okay? You get your adjustable headrest here, and these are the adjustment for the arms. I can tip these arms by turning these cylinders on both sides. I can adjust the tip of the arms. Turn the power back on since I turned the power off. When you charge this chair takes 2 batteries. There's 60 amp recessed post terminal, 60 amps. It takes 2 of them. They come out from the back. These batteries will give you about 15 miles on a battery charge, depending where you're driving it. If you're going uphill all the time, you might get less mileage. But if you're in the house, you might get more. Here's your charger. And when you charge the chair, plug your charger in the front of the joystick. As soon as the light turns green on your charger, you're fully charged. You don't have to worry about your charger overcharging, because once the charger recognizes the batteries are full, it stops charging automatically. So to recap the benefit of this chair, and there's been several of them. Number 1, it only has 9 miles. Number 2, it has electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs. It also has an 18 by 20 inch deep seat, which is partial gel, partial foam, adjustable arms, flippable arms, great suspension, and it's a Permobil, which is the highest quality you're going to get. So if you're looking for a power chair with low mileage, with tilt, recline, and legs, I would definitely look at this one. It's a beauty. You can't even hear this chair. Top speed in this chair according to the joystick was 4.7, 4.8 miles an hour. It's not quite 5 miles, about 4.7, 4.8 miles an hour. Permobil, electric tilt, electric recline, electric leg. Less than 9 miles, super smooth, practically new condition. Great chair. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We are a family-owned business for over 20 years. Thank you for watching this presentation. We have several other models available. If you have any questions, please call the number below, 800-677-6293. Thank you again for watching.